This is Evan with Trimble, and today we're going to take a look at the Device and Tools menu within Trimble FieldLink. So we do not actually have to have a project set up or anything like that. We don't have to have any control points shot in. This is a tool that we can use anywhere we are as long as our robot is turned on, leveled up, and ready to go. So if we go into this Device and Tools menu, you'll notice I have a picture of my brick wall down here in my basement shown. We're going to use this first tool in Device Tools, the Plumb tool, to show you how you can use this for many different things. Tilt-up walls, column erection, wall erection, sheet metal, architectural panels for buildings. Anything that you need to plumb up, keep level, this is a very, very easy tool to use. So the first thing we'll do here is we're going to use the column tool first. We can set our tolerance right down here. I always like to put it at a 1/16 so I see exactly how close I am. Now, if we read the instructions, aim laser to column reference point and press measure. The instrument should be perpendicular to column surface for most accurate results. So, as you can see, I'm going to drive my laser up just a little bit so you can see it on the bottom of my wall there. And now I'm just going to hit measure. So this is a kind of faux brick sort of texture. So I'm using that so we can see all sorts of ins and outs. As I drag it up slightly and put it into where the grout is, you can see now it's telling us we need to come back 5/16 of an inch. I'll bring it back up onto the next section of brick. And it should be pretty close. There it is. So as we move up to another row of grout here, you notice that it shows us this is a column in its mind, so it should be coming back towards us to keep it plumb. So if I drive it all the way up to the wall section above this brick, now we have to come back 6 inches. So if you're doing some sort of column or some sort of framing for architectural sheet metal and you need to plumb things up, this is a very easy way to hit your reference point that you're plumbing from at the bottom, drive it straight up, and it'll tell you exactly where you should be to get that level. The next thing you can do is a wall. You can check different deformities on, again, architectural sheet metal. So if there are any bubbles, if there are any indents, and things need to be kept very, very flat, then you can use this to actually see where you might have some sort of an issue pushing out the paneling, anything like that. So again, instead of just one point at the bottom of a column now we need 2 points. So we'll bring the laser down to the right side of the wall and on the brick right there, and I'll hit measure. So it took that measurement. Now I'm going to move it to the left. And all this is doing is creating an imaginary line between these two spots, and it will transfer that line straight up. So no matter what angle you're on, it knows what trajectory that wall's going to. I'm going to hit measure. And it's just going to make an invisible plane going straight up. So we're right on that first point, so naturally we should be at 0. I'm going to move it to the middle of the wall here. And we're on the middle piece of brick, so let's see what it thinks. It's bouncing. It's pretty darn close. So if I go up, let's just hit that grout again. Well, now it's telling us to plumb. We need to be 5/16 towards the robotic total station. Again, we'll take it up. Let's go onto my electric panel. So now it's hanging out over that brick a little bit, 9/16 of an inch, and it should be going back. If I take it over to the wall, now we need to come 5 5/16 back towards us. So it's another easy way to check for any irregularities in some sort of a panel or tilt up your walls, anything like that. This will give you plumb. The next tool we're going to look at is the measuring tool, the tape measure. Very, very simple. I'll take it down to the bottom of my brick near the floor, take a measurement, And I'll move it over a little bit to the right, and I'm going to take it almost all the way up to the ceiling. Take another measurement. So now you can see we had a vertical change of 6 foot 1 7/8 and a horizontal distance 1 foot 2 7/8 and our slope distance down at the bottom. The last tool we're going to use is our benchmark measuring location. So what this does is it transfers an elevation benchmark across any sort of object. So let's say that we're doing, again, architectural metal panels, and we want to install clips on the same level. So if I have my starting point, my first clip, I can just take that measurement. I'm going to take a shot in the top right corner. Now I could take it and I could move it over to the next stud, wherever that may be, and I'm going to move it up a little bit so you can see it jump here. But all I have to do is hit auto adjust, and notice it is giving me a live measurement. It's going to go down 7 inches. Whenever I hit auto adjust, watch it jump. There it is. And now it's within a 1/16 of an inch. So, and now it's right on 0. Easy way to transfer any sort of benchmark elevation, whether you're taking a 5 foot above finished floor mark across a warehouse, or even doing it on grade stakes outside. There's a lot of different uses for this. And again, very nice because you don't need any control points or any elevation data whatsoever to get set up. You simply turn your instrument on, get it leveled, set up, and then you can start using these tools without shooting any control. Thank you very much. Have a good one.